Her history, so I'm sure she's also studying pitchers throughout the country that she wants to emulate. The 13-year-old just has good movement. Tournament to get to the end of this tournament to punch that ticket to the Little League World Series.
Beautiful night here in Bristol. Still plenty of sunshine to play with, setting beyond the right field line, and we are ready to go. 70s as we go along here tonight. Be a very comfortable evening. Heat moving in the next couple of days. One away.
Through it. Seen a lot of good strikeout pitchers here so far, Eric.
We talked to Maeve earlier today, and we feel like she looks like such a confident pitcher, but the first thing she pointed out about this is tapped out to left field. He'll get down for the game's first hit. Winiger rounding first. It's a one-out single for Vermont.
That's a really good job.
Here's Lily Winiger. This is a hard hit through the right side, a base hit. Kinsley, no hesitation going first to third, then a little bit of hesitation.
On the infield, and that's going to allow Kinsley Winiger to get all the way to third.
Bailey, the catcher for Vermont, offered at it for strike one. Maine has this play, or rather, Connecticut has this play where they throw it back quickly to. Two down, second strikeout for Eagleson. Eagleson struck out Montgomery, but then Winiger, Kinsley had a single. Winiger, Lilly had a single. They're at second and third with two down. Swung on and missed. Vermont threatens, but they do not score as Eagleson strikes out three in the inning. UConn women's basketball program on the softball and just the young women throughout the state of Connecticut.
Yeah, I love it. And quite a few of these Connecticut young ladies are really good ballers, are really good on the court as well as on the softball field.
Ellis has been clutch so far for Vermont in their one game. She got out of bases loaded jams in the fourth and fifth innings to get here to Bristol, and it's a walk to get things started for Liv Mann and Connecticut.
That's what you want. You want that leadoff on base.
Here is Maeve Eagleson. This one is hit well to right center field. It is back, and it is over the head of Lydia Phillips. Man on the run, rounding third. Here she comes. The throw's not in time. Eagleson in safely with an RBI triple.
It's going to allow her teammate Olivia to score all the way from first.
Ground ball gloved by the third baseman, throwing over to first to get the out, but it's an RBI ground down for Olowski as Eagleson scores, and quickly it's 2-0 Guilford. As we mentioned at the top, 9 runs in the opener against Concord, New Hampshire, 13 runs in game number 2 against Canton Little League out of Massachusetts. Great play by Lily Winiger. In there for a strike, sliding into third safely is Reinhold.
Keep her feet underneath of her, apply the tag.
Line drive, fair ball down the left field line. Digging for second is Reagan Klein. She has an RBI double, and Guilford has scored 3 times here in the first. It has happened quickly here for Guilford Little League. Man walked, Eagleson tripled. That's back to the pitcher who then throws it away. Run scores. It's tracked down the right field line. Heading over to the third is Pradith, and Connecticut continues to keep the pressure on.
Muscari goes to square to bunt. It looks like that ball's just going to ride in. She tries to get out of the way.
Stealing second is Muscari. Here in the first inning, Guilford continuing to apply the pressure. Prayed at the third, Muscari at second. Here's Shannon Winters. That gets away. Here comes the runner. The tag, not there. The ball gets away. Another run trying to score. Lots of traffic at home plate. Here, as long as you don't look at the runs section of the scoreboard, the bases are empty now. There's one out. You can hit the reset button here, but it has gone. Winters jammed, and it's off the glove of the third baseman, and Winters will be safe. Another base runner aboard here for Connecticut.
Game at this age level, it's important to try to pull people together, stay positive, try to make the routine plays, make the routine throw, but it can be very, very difficult emotionally as well to go back to doing just the little things.
Fly ball to right. Maeve McGowan is there. Over each other's scorecards here. What happened there? Okay,
exactly.
What happened here? So putting down fly ball to right.
That is 100% true.
That was off the bat of Mini Maeve.
Yes, Mini Maeve.
Here's Maya Barbarito for Guilford. Winters. Had so far, they scored a run in the first against New Hampshire. They had a 3-run first inning against Massachusetts.
They come out and they apply pressure. They're aggressive. They run.
Up and in for ball 3. Skipped up there for ball 4. Winters will round second. That's as far as she'll go. And here is Bazzario. That came inside and got away, so both runners will advance. Sent out to center field. Coming on and making the catch is Lydia Phillips to retire the side. Connecticut plate 6 in the home half. And it's a leadoff walk in the first inning. There's Kennedy Ryan, the left fielder, and for Vermont, as Kinsley Winiger will head down and get loose. They're letting them head down and Phillips at first with the leadoff walk. Ryan looks to square. She does. Bobbled by the third baseman. Stays with it. Stick with it after the initial bobble. Show off that arm. She's got a really good arm to get the out. Runner moves on to second base. Called a strike. Callie Reinholder, battery mate, signaling to the dugout. Go through the signs again. Two-two pitch. Ground ball to third. Another one bobbled by Michalowski. Sticks with it.
Second inning in a row that Vermont has had a runner at third, so they've been getting on base. Just got to start pushing those runs across, chipping away.
Left runner stranded at second and third in the first. Phillips has reached third here. 1-1 the count to the Vermont right fielder. One and two. Throw back to third. Getting in safely is Phillips.
By Reinhold, get that over the hitter's head. Greer, get that all the way down to Michalowski.
The 1-2. strikeout to end the inning. That's the fourth strikeout for Maeve Eagleson. And once again, Vermont strands a runner at third. The front row of the dugout looking to add to their lead here. New pitcher comes on for Vermont. We saw her go down to the bullpen. Minnie Winnie has to come up big here for Vermont. Fly ball to center field, drifting back and over the head of Phillips. Little hesitation by the base runner, Volpe. She's heading to third. She's being held at third. The throw comes into the catcher.
Now again to put more runs up on the board.
Off the glove of the catcher. Base runners getting aggressive, especially Mann. They've tripled in a run in the first. Three and 0. And it's a walk to Eagleson, and the bases are loaded with nobody out here for Connecticut in the second. On a ground out last inning. Chance to really give some separation for Connecticut here early. Sends this out towards the gap in right center field. He'll get down for a base hit. Knocked down by Ella Greer. One run is in. Here's a second run. Third runner being waved around. Not in time. Heading to third is Michalowski, sliding in safely. Reynolds singled and scored last inning. And she sends a ground ball to Montgomery. They'll bring in a very fine play to get the out. 2 down here in the second.
Number 8, Addie Brady.
Addie Pradith steps in. Reached on an error and scored in the first. Ball.
Absolutely. I mean, they have walked a couple of times, but it
didn't have much on it, but Kinsley Winiger gets the strikeout. That's the first strikeout of the game. There are like long games, any midnight snacks. We'll stay away from that. So Maine is in the New England elimination game tomorrow. They knocked off Rhode Island 8-3 today. Went 6. 6-run fourth inning for Bonnie Eagle. So it'll be Maine against the loser of this game tomorrow in that. Number 11 hitter for this.
Wilson picks up her first strikeout looking. 6th of the game, as you mentioned, Eric.
Winning run against Maine in that thriller that we showed you before. 4-3 in the 8th inning.
She was down 0-2, gets right back into this count. Full here, this 12th position, trying to roll over the lineup.
Called strike 3. Eagleson strikes out the side.
Of the softball gods into some of the pitchers. 10 runs here in this game against Vermont, but it's just not been against Vermont, Eric. This has been a team that has scored. Look at the keys to the game, and they said, really keep the bats going, and that's what they've done. So they get a little agitated. The bear gets poked. They keep that ice in their veins, and those bats come alive.
Foul ball off the bat. Michaela was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. 6 in the first, 4 in the second for Guilford Little League. Little bloop up the middle. This is going to be trouble. Winiger won't make a throw, and Mascari is aboard.
It was a fun day in Greenville during the Little League World Series. Opportunity for the Little Leaguers to go out and meet some of the professional athletes. Watch the game at its highest level.
And 11, 12 maybe have just turned 13 years old, but you flip on the TV and you see so many outstanding college players who now have those opportunities to continue to shine
100%.
on the softball stage as professionals.
A lot of those athletes continuing their careers wanting to play in the 2028 Olympics.
Fly ball coming in on it. Phillips can't glove it. They have a chance for a force at second. And second base who went out and got it to get the force at second. Maeve McGowan. Getting off the bag, then thrown out to right field, but I don't think Winter's going to go anywhere. Two and one to McGowan. A slow roller. That'll be touched foul. And out of instinct, the catcher threw to third, but the base wasn't being covered in time, so it was a stolen base that turned into a run that tied the game in the seventh
inning. So opportunity for both those clubs to square off, or if this game holds as it is.
Ground ball to third, thrown over. At least force it to the bottom half of the fourth inning, where Connecticut could end it early then. But it starts right here with getting a run here in the top of the fourth for Vermont.
Softball players, Jenny Finch. There's a lot of those out there. The best in the game.
Ellis Montgomery facing Maeve Eagleson for a second time. That's how efficient Eagleson's been. She's buzzed through the lineup, hasn't given up in the regional. If Connecticut wins this game, her next appearance would be in the championship. 5 straight strikeouts now for Maeve Eagleson.
She just has great location of her pitches, good control of the late sharp movement. She doesn't sit in one spot. She's been using that up and outside pitch.
Little bloop, foul ground gloved by Michalowski. Tapped foul. The 1-2. Fly ball back behind second. He'll drop in for a base hit. Lily Winiger making sure the game would not end on her watch. 2 down, she's aboard.
While she's in that 3-hole for this team, this very strong Vermont team.
Oh, and 2. Winiger trying to draw a throw. The 0-2. Here comes the throw, and that is backed up nicely by Liv Mann, the second baseman, as it got into the outfield line.
Exactly.
Saying, get it to Maeve.
Totally. Don't be distracted. Just get it back to your
2-2. Little squibber through the right side. It's a base hit. Winiger around second. Vermont continues to fight here.
Distract your defense.
Once again, Vermont down to their final strike. The 0-2. Maeve's expression rarely changes. But she can smile now. Ball game is over. And there's that smile. Connecticut will play for the New England Championship on Friday.
What a great effort by this Connecticut team from the very first pitch. They were in this game, the offense doing what they've done, extremely dominating.
The season is not over for Vermont. They will take on Maine tomorrow at noon, so it's a quick turnaround for St. Albans, but their season continues.